Hi everyone, welcome back to Justine's Paper Crafting Tutorials. Today we're doing day 2 of the new series 3 cards 1 stamp featuring the Simon Says Stamp hand lettered Winter Wishes stamp set. We're going to start off by taking this patterned paper from the Bow Bunny Altitude collection and just cutting along these zigzag patterns to create a really cool patterned paper look. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our card base, and this is going to be a side folding card. You can also make this a top folding card like I usually do. I actually planned this to make like a horizontal type card, and then I turned it into a vertical card, so it was just kind of go with the flow day today. So it measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 in total when it's folded. I'm going to take the patterned paper from the Bow Bunny Altitude collection as well, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to take my Tombow mono adhesive, which is a little bit plugged at the moment, and just drag this along my card base and then attach it, or on my card front, sorry, and then attach it to my card base. Now that I have that firmly pressed on there, I'm going to start with the stamping. I'm grabbing a Blackberry Blis stamp pad from Stampin' Up. I find this color is the only purple I really had that was close to the purples in this card kit. And I'm going to ink up the word snow. And I'm going to do a 3 generation stamp. I'm just going to clean up around there so the ink doesn't end up getting on my tag. This is a relatively small tag that I cut out using my Cricut. It's a standard tag that you probably have a die cut for already or have it available in your die cut machine. So I'm going to stamp it once, take it off, reposition my stamp above it, stamp again for the 2nd generation, and then I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to stamp the 3rd generation just above. On the 3rd generation, I recommend pushing very hard. Okay, so for the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my white tag and attach it to a piece of the patterned paper, also from the Bow Bunny pack. I just cut this out by hand, this tag, so that it measured approximately 1/4 of an inch bigger than my actual tag. I just thought the white tag was getting a little lost on the card base, so I decided to do that. I took a piece of silver trim. This is some retired ribbon from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to use this to put on the top of my tag. I used my tweezers to widen the hole for the tag. It did take me a couple of tries with the tweezers to get it big enough to fit 2 pieces of ribbon through this. I just tucked it through the loop, and then I trimmed the tag ribbon so that it stayed on there. Didn't bother tying a knot or anything like that in it. I then took my zigzag that I cut out at the beginning of the video, and I decided to use about half of that and save the other half for another project. I wanted it to go directly to the edge of the cardstock and off of the patterned paper, so I attached it like this, and then I trimmed it according to the card base. The next thing I did was I put some 3D foam tape on the back of my tag and attached it to my card. The next thing I did was I grabbed the pack of stickers that came with this card kit, and I decided to place them on the card. I wanted to add these to the card. I thought they were really pretty images and little stamps, and so I decided to attach that right here slightly under the tag. And then I thought that the background needed a little extra something, so I grabbed this small heart from the stamp set, put it on a 1x1 block, and grabbed that Blackberry Blis again, and I decided to do a little random stamping on the background and make 3 little hearts. So there's me stamping my 3rd one there. My head kind of got in the way, so I cut out the first 2. I was having a bad hair day. As you can see, I added another stamp sticker on over top of the previous one that I'd placed. I guess I didn't film that. I apologize. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these little bitty sparkles from close to my heart. I love these. They come in a really big pack, and you can use them just to fill up any sort of empty space. You can barely see them on the camera, but you'll see them up in the photo when the card is all finished. So I added a few of them here onto the card. Alright, and now you can see the last look at our beautiful card. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.